Hey guys, it's Stephanie with Simarchy, and welcome to a new house tour. Today we are visiting the Bowers family, and this is one of my largest families. Obviously we have 8 Sims, so it is a full house, and this home did start off just as a base game starter home. However, as the family grew, I did expand it and, make it taller and things like that. So I'm considering it a build just because, I built most of the house. Now, right here, sorry, I'm trying to just zoom in some different angles, but this white thing, I don't know if you can see it. I don't know what that is, but it keeps appearing. And I think I've deleted it before and it appeared again, so it's just some sort of weird glitch. So we'll just ignore that for now. But yeah, this is the home, and I know it's just a plain rectangular shape. However, when you see the inside, it is a little bit more detailed. And the kids' rooms, each kid has their own individual room, except for the 2 teenagers, Harley and Quinn. They are twins, as far as I remember. I haven't played this family in a little bit, but I'm fairly certain those 2 are twins. So I'll go ahead and show you the basic layout of the home and then introduce you to everyone, and then we'll do the house tour. So this is the 3rd story, I believe, and then this is the 3 eldest boys' rooms. And then downstairs, or down 1 floor, this is Quinn and Harley's room here. And then over on the left, we have Smith's room, and he is the youngest. He's the baby. Well, not a baby, but he's the youngest child. And then downstairs on the 1st floor, we have Mom and Dad's room, the kitchen, and then the little office/art studio. And this was, I believe, all here sort of like this. Maybe I changed a few small things, but for the most part, I didn't really make any changes to the 1st floor. So let's introduce you to everyone. The first one is Cindy, and she is the mother. And I believe she's the first character I started with. I can't remember if I created Derek for her and they moved in together. I'm not sure, but all the kids are kids that they had together. So here's Cindy, and we're going to go into her traits so I can tell you a little bit about her. She is charismatic, a natural cook, neat, family-oriented, and a perfectionist. And her most important trait is family-oriented because her lifetime wish is also to be surrounded by family. And for that lifetime wish, it is for family-focused Sims. The joys that pitter and patter about on 2 legs make all the struggle and hardship of parenthood worthwhile. A house full of children can mean a tight budget, little personal time, and few luxuries, but there's always somebody to play with. Oops, where'd that go? Or something new to teach. So her goal was to raise 5 children from babies to teenagers, and as you can see, she has completed her lifetime wish. She did accidentally get pregnant somehow with Smith. She already had the 5 children, and I thought that was going to be it. And then out of nowhere, she was pregnant, and Smith came about. So not sure how that happened. I didn't plan it unless I just did it and forgot. But yeah, he was definitely a surprise to me. So next we have Derek, and Derek is the father, and Derek's personality traits are frugal, handy, neat, family-oriented, and a genius. And it's good that he's family-oriented too because, obviously they have a nice large family to support. Oh, let's go back to Cindy for 1 second. I believe she's a stay-at-home mom, but just double-checking. Oh, no, she has a job. She is actually the chairman of the board in the business career. And let's see. Wow, she makes $315 an hour. And does it tell me what level she is? Is that level 10 of the career? I'm not sure, but yeah. So I guess she does work. I haven't played this family in a little bit, but I did play them extensively when I did play. Okay, so back to Derek over here. So his traits, I just went over, and he is a book club moderator. I think that's just a part-time job because there's so many kids. I really wanted someone to definitely be home with the kids most of the time. And so Cindy goes to work in the morning and Derek goes to work at night, and he makes $303 an hour. So they're doing pretty well in their careers, actually. So next we have, well, Cindy and Derek, their names I believe were just randomly generated, and then I'll tell you how I got each of the kids' names, which you might have figured out already. But let's go ahead and move on to Harley here. So she is one of the twin girls, and she's just a high school student because she is a teenager. She does also have a part-time job as a burial specialist. And she is definitely a bit more like of the rocker girl, but her traits include neat, daredevil, artistic, and friendly. And then her sister, her twin sister, is Quinn. So here is Quinn. She's a little bit more girly than her sister. Let me see. I can't get a real good close up of her face. It's actually a bad angle. let's have her go upstairs, and then I'll get a better look at her. All right, Quinn, where are you going? Oh, she's going all the way up into her brother's room. So I guess you're going to get a little bit of a peek into the home, but I will do individual room tours in a second. Okay, so here's Quinn. You can see her a little bit better. Her bangs do cover her eyes a bit, but her traits are she is a genius, neat, a bookworm, and easily impressed. She's also a high school student, obviously, and her part-time job is a cash register specialist. And next we have, well, I'll tell you how I got their names. Well, actually, let's go through all the kids. All their names came from like pretty much the same place, and no, it is not because of Harley Quinn, the comic character. I mean, it sort of is, but I'll explain in a second. So next is Kevin. Gosh, everybody wants to go up these stairs. But you could get a good look at him right here. So he is the eldest of the three boys. And his traits include neat, artistic, computer whiz, and friendly. And he has a part-time job too, I believe. He's a blue light special designator. And next on the list is Logan. And here's Logan right here. He is cooking up some breakfast, it looks like. It's Sunday morning, so maybe he's making some nice food for the nice large family to eat. And Logan's traits include, where am I going? Oh, I keep passing it. Okay, so Logan has a good sense of humor, loves the outdoors, he's neat and athletic. Next on the list is Jay. Where is he? Oh, I think he's at the computer desk, so I'm going to go around this way and zoom in on Jay so you could get a good look at him. He's pretty cute, and his personality traits includes loves the outdoors, neat, and a heavy sleeper. And finally is the youngest of the bunch. This is Smith, and he is our little boy. He is the last born. Unless any of the children, grow up and move out of the house, this is pretty much going to be it for Cindy and Derek. I think 6 kids is quite enough for them. It was one more than what she wanted, which is perfect. So Smith is a loner, a virtuoso, and he is neat. Now, I believe I gave every single character in this house the neat trait, which I definitely did. And the reason behind that is since it is such a large home with so many kids and they're always going to be like messing up the house and having their friends over, I wanted each of them to sort of instinctively remember to clean the home, and it works out great because I'm not sure if they have a maid or not, but they all definitely pitch in and keep the house clean. They make their own beds, they put away their dishes after they eat, so it's a really good trait to give in a family environment, at least to one sim, because if they have the neat trait, you can literally click right here or somewhere on the house. Oh, it's not working now. Well, you should be able to click somewhere and hit like clean house, and they'll actually like go through and clean everything in the home. Not sure why that's not working right there though. All right, so let's get into their names. I'm going to go a little bit out of order for their names. Now, my favorite actor, writer, director, producer, comedian, genius is the one and only Kevin Smith, otherwise known as Silent Bob from Jay and Silent Bob. So that's where Kevin's name came from, and then the youngest Smith is obviously Kevin's last name, Smith. Next is Jay, and of course that's Jay from Jay and Silent Bob. Then we have Logan. Now, Jay recently got married and had a little baby girl named Logan. I know that, he's using Logan as a girl's name, but I use Logan as a boy's name in this game. And then Kevin Smith is married to Jennifer, but he has a little girl. Well, I guess she's not little anymore. She's a teenager, but his daughter's name is Harley Quinn. And yes, I believe she is named after the comic book character, but I named the girls Harley and Quinn solely because that is Kevin Smith's daughter's name. So yeah, that's where I got their names. Again, Cindy and Derek were just randomly generated, I believe, when I was creating them. But the rest of them are definitely an homage to my favorite man in the world, Kevin Smith. So now let's move on to the actual house tour. So you've probably already seen quite a bit of it just with me zooming in and out here. But let's make it official. So this is the outside again, 3 stories. There's not a whole lot of outdoor activities. I gave them a little bit here and there, but they have pretty much everything they need inside to begin with. But this is the garden that they started. I think everyone pretty much equally contributes to this garden, and they're growing like tomatoes and lettuce and all sorts of great things. The front yard is pretty small, and it has like this little path that goes around to the side/backyard, which is kind of random. I mean, there's a grill out here, a picnic table, a chess table so that they could pick up their logic skills, a telescope so they could gain more logic skills. We have a treadmill for a few of the athletic ones, like Kevin, I believe. Well, who's the athletic one? Logan. Logan uses a treadmill, and I think Derek does too as well. And then we do have a few artists in the home, so I have a few easels around because they're always full. I mean, everybody's painting something in this house. So now we'll go on the very first floor, which again, this was pretty much here already like this. I don't think I expanded anything. I probably just, added in my own furniture and such. But this is the living room, and it is quite small, but it is cozy. So we have the like leopard, cheetah, whatever print couches here, and the TV and a couple plants on the side. And then in the middle of the house, we have this spiral staircase that pretty much continues all the way up to the 3rd floor. And back to the 1st floor on the right is our kitchen. Now this kitchen is extremely small. I'm going to go ahead and hit play to have everyone just go ahead and, do their thing so you could pretty much see what goes on here. It's a Sunday morning, so everyone's home, and this kitchen tends to get really cramped. I do have seating for 4 here, and threw in another 2 seats. It's still not enough for the whole family to sit down and eat, but it's what we have. I really love the colors. It came like this already. I may have changed a few small things, like this dishwasher, I believe, but I think the kitchen is so bright and so fun and so exciting, and it would really wake me up and give me a good start to my day to come in here, grab some coffee, prepare some waffles, and this just sunny yellow, blue, turquoise, and orange theme here is really, really, really fun. Okay, so Logan's here making breakfast. He's got the waffles. Probably everyone's going to come grab some. So we'll go ahead and move on over here, which is sort of just a, I don't know, what did I call it earlier? Like a studio/office. We have a computer desk, we have another easel so everyone can enjoy painting, and then we have the, I forgot what this is called, like a chemistry lab, I think, or a chemistry kit, where the families can discover different potions. And this art was created by one of the characters, and I thought it was really pretty, so I went ahead and put it there. And then there's also a bookcase in here. When the family was very small and just getting started out, this was pretty much Cindy's room where she could write books and do her art and things like that. And the desk was here in the middle, and I had 2 of the swinging baby chairs on either side so that she could watch Harley and Quinn at the same time while she was doing her work. And then this is the bathroom on the main floor. Again, I don't think I changed much in here. I mean, I must have rearranged it a bit because this is a store content item here, the public shower. So yeah, that's their small bathroom, but everyone tends to use it. We've got our rubber ducky and our bubble bath for a nice bubble bath. And then this is Mom and Dad's room. It is the smallest of all the bedrooms, I believe. But, they don't need much. They have a bed in their dresser, and they stay busy with the kids. So that's Cindy and Derek's room. I did go ahead and give them a little TV right here, which is really cute because usually the kids come and sit on their bed and watch TV, even though they have their own upstairs. I think each kid has a TV in their room. So, speaking of the children, let's go ahead and go up 1 story. This is the 2nd story. And over here, this is Smith's room. Again, he is the youngest. He does have, I think, the biggest room. He's a bit spoiled. But, the babies tend to get spoiled because they're the babies. Mom doesn't want to see them grow up and leave her home alone. So he's got the biggest room. So Smith has his own computer here. I don't usually like to give the children computers. However, he's a loner, so he definitely likes to stay home and play video games and things like that. So I went ahead and gave him his own little computer space here. He also has the costume trunk, a little oven so he could learn how to bake muffins. And this I thought was a toddler's toy, but he can actually play with it still. Where is he? He's in his sister's room, but he can actually come over here and play with blocks, so the kids can use this as well. He has his own little tiny TV right here, which it looks like his sister's watching right now. And what is she playing with? Oh, she's playing video games. So that's Quinn in here, playing video games, sitting on the floor. And this is Smith's bed with the fun little skull, pirate-looking bed sheets. And he has a dresser for his clothes and his little end tables for his alarm clock to get ready for school in the morning. But yeah, his room is definitely cute. So next, these are the two bathrooms that Smith has his own, and then the two teenage girls share one. I know these bathrooms aren't very exciting, but they are very functional, and the girls each have their own mirrors here so that they can do their makeup and hang their jewelry and stuff. It looks like this might need to be cleaned. No, actually, it's okay. But yeah, so this is the little hallway, which let me put real quick the walls up. I think I have art. Yeah, there's art all over these walls here in the hallway, which you're not going to be able to see very well, but since everyone does love to paint, I try to put the art in as many places in the home as I could, so there's a little aerial rotating view so you can see that. So I'm going to put the walls back down again. All right, so here is Quinn and Harley's room, and they have a very bright, colorful room. I love the colors in here. These are like some of my favorite colors. You know, the turquoise with the purple and the yellow and the pink. Oh my gosh, it's just so much fun. It's like color overload. But they each have their own workspace. So Quinn has a desk and a computer here, and Harley has one here. Some of this stuff is store content, but it's really fun decoration. So she has a little shelf above her desk there. They do have a small little dresser with some shoes on top so that they can get ready. And then over on this side is their mini living room. So I'm going to put the wall up just a little bit so you can see exactly what's over here. But yeah, they have a chair / couch thing that is store content. They have their video game console and then some shelves with flowers and plants and of course their TV. And then over on this side is their beds. Harley and Quinn are twins. They are very, very close. They are best friends. So they wanted to sleep very close together. So even though they have this nice big room, their beds are right next to each other. There's Freezer Bunny right there. All right, so now let's move up to the third and final floor. And I'm going to leave the walls up for a second just so you can see how this is configured. But this is the hallway here where they come upstairs. And there's a little bit more room to put some art as they create some more over here. And there's another painting on this wall. And over here are two of the boys' bedrooms. So maybe I will put the walls back down now. I'm not sure what's easier to see for you, but... All right, so this room belongs to, Jay's room. So this one is Jay right here. Okay, so Jay loves the outdoors. He's neat and a heavy sleeper. So that influenced his room because he doesn't have as many things in his room as the other two boys. And that's because, you know, he likes to be outside. He does like to sleep, so he has a nice big bed. They all have nice big beds. But other than that, all he really has in here is a TV and a desk area. And, ooh, free vacation. Nope, you're staying home and taking care of the kids. All right, so next over here, this is Kevin's room, I believe. Yeah, this is Kevin's room. And Kevin is neat, artistic, a computer whiz, and friendly. I am going to try to put the walls up here because you'll see why in a second. But he has a nice big computer area here since he's a computer whiz. All of his software and discs, his computer, his laptop, of course, and a bookcase. He also has a smaller TV right there that he could also use as an external monitor if he wants for his computer. And the reason I put the wall up is because he has this awesome, huge Plants vs. Zombies wall art. And Plants vs. Zombies is like my other favorite game. Obviously, The Sims is my favorite game, but I do also play Plants vs. Zombies every single morning when I wake up and usually a little bit before I go to bed. So I had to throw that tribute in there. And then he has a shelf above his bed with a few of his favorite things. We have a couple pirate ships, a cow plant, and then this fun guy right here. And okay, so that's his room. And then, well, let's do a quick tour of the bathrooms, and then we'll do the final bedroom. So this one is for Kevin and Jay to share. This is their bathroom. Of course, any of them can use any of the bathrooms, but that's the way that one was designed. And then this one here is actually a dressing room for the boys. They have more of a dressing area than the girls do, which is kind of weird, but hey, they need to look good too, right? So they have a dresser, a couple dressers, a tall one here, and a mirror to get ready. And all three boys sort of just share this area. They share clothes, and they're not too picky about what they wear. And then the final room is, whose room is this? Kevin's? Logan's, sorry. I get them confused because there's so many of them. So yeah, this is Logan's room over here, and then this is his little ensuite bathroom. Actually, it's not ensuite, never mind. I guess all the boys share both bathrooms. It doesn't look like there's a door that goes between those. So they can enter the one bathroom here, or they can enter the dressing room and then go into the second bathroom here. All right, so the last and final room, Logan. And Logan has a good sense of humor, loves the outdoors, he's neat and athletic, and his lifetime wish is to become an astronaut. So as you can see, his room is sort of space themed. He's got, you know, the little rocket, is that a rocket? Over here, and a few over here as well. And his room is red, white, and blue because he is very patriotic as well. Walls up so you can get a better view of that. But he also has, you know, his TV and his computer area as well. And yeah, I think that's it for the house. So tell me what you guys think. This is one of the favorite homes that I built because the rooms were so customized and personalized to each of the children's personalities, and it was a lot of fun to create. This isn't a home that I just sort of threw up in one day. Rather, as the family grew, which it grew little by little, I would extend the house and add the bedrooms. And I think originally, like, this was the nursery over here, and then this was the two girls' rooms. So pretty much as the kids got older, they each got their own bedroom, and then that's how Smith ended up with such a large room. But yeah, that's the house. That's the tour. I will take some screenshots and include those next. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit subscribe so that you can see all of my other house tours, let's builds, speed builds, and eventually a let's play. And I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.